Mr. Two-Ski. Matter of fact, call me Mr. Chase That Cheat.
Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson, joined courtside by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce.
Defensively, they weren't up to the task. Didn't play as a cohesive unit, and it really hurt them.
And, you know, that's all about effort, and I'm sure their coach let them have it for the lack thereof.
And the dunk by Lillard.
Punctuating the end of that play with an exclamation point. Lillard, a natural-born finisher.
Here's Shepherd. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game. Grant, these are two teams with some of the highest assist rates in the league.
Yeah, B.A. And it really goes to show the unselfish attitude they both have. Not to mention how many skilled passers are on both rosters.
Stolen by Jackson. Here's Nesmith. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson.
Love how Nesmith saw the opportunity and then got the hoop on the fast break.
Here's Barnes. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Pass to Jackson. Nembhard. Yep, that one goes.
Working hard in the paint, Nembhard knows you got to bring it down low.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with the Raptors head coach. I asked him if he's focused on a particular player in the opposing lineup, and coach stressed the message he delivered to his team about Pascal Siakam. It was simple. Don't bite on his spin move. He doesn't want his guys falling for Siakam's tricks in the low post. Back to you.
And Allie, thank you for that. And here are the Pacers now, following the three-point basket by Toronto. Here's Jackson. Rebounded by Ingram. He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And Grant, while most didn't expect it, last season the Pacers made the second NBA Finals appearance in their franchise's history.
Yeah, B.A., there's so much belief right now in that locker room. They never feel like they're out of a game, and that makes them dangerous. And I love their energy so far. They're now 4 for 4 from the field.
Nembhard for three. And it's Toronto with a rebound.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Outside Barnes. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
Inside is where Barnes is most effective, taking point-blank shots.
Nembhard outside. On the wing, Nembhard. To stop the run. Oh, rejected by Lillard. On the break. Barnes, it's good. Barnes has got 6.
Boy, their offense is really humming right now. They just can't miss.
And they recover it. Pass to Shepherd. Here's Nesmith. Here's Siakam. The Pacers again can't hit.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Out to Lillard. From the line. And off the front iron. And it goes. He's got 10.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
And just so accurate off the pass. I mean, I love whenever Siakam decides to go right up with it like that. And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
Now here's Jackson. To the left wing. And here's Shepherd for 3. Barnes with the rebound. Raptors lead by 10. Out to the right wing. Pass to Lillard. Back to Dick. Fires, high post. That shot off.
Look, when the defense leaves the mid-range open like that, you got to punish them, or they'll keep letting you shoot it.
Nembhard for 3. It's cleared by Damian Lillard.
Not his best work at all. This is a quarter he'd rather forget.
And the shot goes down.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Now here's Nembhard. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. Siakam gets doubled. 5 to shoot. Here's Jackson. Toronto grabs the miss. Left side, Dick. Lillard outside. Driving inside. And the dunk by Lillard.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Siakam. Outside Nesmith. It's stolen by Ingram. Here's Lillard. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Ingram. Lillard's got 17.
This is some kind of performance we're seeing from him today. He has yet to miss a shot.
Kicks it out to Siakam. To end the drought. Richards pulls it in.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Baseline jumper. That's good on the jumper. Ingram's got his second bucket on the night.
They're going old school out there now, working the mid-range part of the floor.
They keep pulling up and watching them go down. It's a really nice thing to see.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Some nice passing by Indiana here. Siakam to 3. Offensive rebound. Pass to Jackson. Here's Shepherd. Over Lillard. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided.
The Pacers, 9.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a very convincing performance from the Raptors so far.
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
Here's Halliburton. Lays it up and banks it in.
Halliburton's quickness and agility really makes him hard to deal with, especially when he's in close like that.
Well, Clark, there are very few firsts in the NBA, but Tyrese Halliburton had one in 2025.
That's exactly right, and it was a historic first. I mean, he became the first player in the history of the league to have multiple 30-point, 15 assists, and 0 goose egg, bagel turnover games. I mean, he takes care of that orange and produces real orange juice because he squeezes it.
Pacers trail by 16. Here's Mathurin. And that one is stuffed right through.
You're talking about a sensational athlete. Matherin is so tough in transition.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. The Pacers are all about winning. And Coach Rick Carlisle said our young players are having to earn their way. They're not being given anything. It's the only way to do things, in my opinion. If you want to build championship habits, you got to do it on a merit-based, accountability type of basis. BA, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. Matherin with the ball. He's picked up by Pirtle. He gets it in there.
Look, when you play as a team, good things tend to happen for you.
Now Barrett. No points yet. Middleton outside. Wide open. Siakam pulls down the board. Here's Shepherd. There's the drive.
Man, we talk about Siakam's versatility. Well, there it is. Nice pass.
And Toronto calls time here. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. On the wing, Milton. Pacers with a rebound. They host the Hawks after this one. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court. Here's Halliburton. That one's wide left.
That's a chance he typically converts.
The shot by Pirtle, no good. Pacers trail by 13. Pass to Walker. Fires for 3. The shot comes out.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Outside Barrett. Clock at 6. Walker pulls down the board. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Three-pointer, Halliburton. Pirtle grabs a miss.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Wiseman over to help. It's stolen by Halliburton. And they're on the break. Ooh, Halliburton leaving no doubt.
Halliburton really dangerous now when he gets out in the open court. That's how you finish the break in transition.
Pass to Middleton. Back to Barrett. Driving to the basket. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
It's stolen by Pirtle. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Yeah, the big body of Johnson getting up on the fast break.
Left side, Walker. On the wing, Matherin. Halliburton outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Another miss for him. He's 2 for 6. Toronto leading by 13. Back to Johnson. From downtown, Walker pulls down the board. And Halliburton has got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter.
You know, Obi Toppin is known as a high flyer for good reason. He's somebody that really goes after any chance he gets to throw it down. He's dunking it whenever he gets close to that rim.
He hits the second from the line. Well, Clark, players sometimes talk about the game slowing down as they gain experience.
Well, it's the benefit of experience, understanding situations, having gone through various situations as you get more engaged in the league over time. The more you understand where you're supposed to be, usually you can get there on time or early, and you're more reactive versus thinking.
Pacers trail by 12. Three-pointer, Halliburton. And Indiana misses again.
Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this game. Gotta respect that hustle.
And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here.
Substitution for the Pacers. Number 9, TJ McConnell.
On the wing, Grady Dick. Still without a bucket. Shot from the mid-range. Count it.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
Pass to Toppin. The three doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Pacers trail by 14. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And a slam dunk by Toppin.
Getting elevated is something Toppin has no problem with. Give him airspace at your own peril.
Here's an 8-footer. His first miss, making him 7 for 8. Halliburton with the ball. He's picked up by Barnes. And a fast break now for the Raptors. The three, here's Lillard. Nails it from 3. Lillard's got 20.
And that's his first triple this quarter. 3 total for the game.
Outside Walker. Three-pointer. Rebound by the Raptors. They led by as many as 18. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Celtics. And that's the 3rd game out of 4 at home for them.
Good contest. Can't let him have open shots from mid-range.
Here's Toppin. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Toronto, up 15 points as this quarter concludes. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. We'll be right back with you shortly. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Nick Richards.
Good hustle right there. I love that effort. Just a little late in the act.
One thing about Andrew Nembhard, you appreciate the passion he plays with, Bud.
Yeah, I love his toughness. I mean, he just is unflappable. He's persistent at the defensive end, plays at his own pace, unafraid of the big moments, makes big plays and shots. I mean, you can see and feel his fire, even though he's not overly demonstrative in how he does what he does.
The Pacers pull it in. Siakam outside. And stolen by Dick. Finished off the break. And the Raptors lead by 16.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Siakam for 3. The deep ball by Siakam.
A solid three-point shooter. Siakam forcing that defense to extend out on him.
Outside Ingram. And there's Toronto with another bucket.
Nice little bounce in their step since the break. 3 for 4 to start the half.
Here's Nembhard. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
How's that for a finish? Surprise, surprise. Nembhard showing he's got some ups.
The shot by Lillard, no good.
That's what you want defensively. Force contested threes.
To the paint. Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
What he lacks in height, he certainly makes up for with his bounce.
Here's Lillard. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. Nembhard with it. Kicks it out to Siakam. Pass to Jackson. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. Lillard with the ball. Jackson in his pocket.
Excellent read from the veteran Lillard. He has a strong feel for how his teammates are open.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, B.A. Well, Damian Lillard talked about what it would mean to his legacy to win a title. He said, my body of work does speak for itself. I don't think I have to prove it to anybody. It's more for myself, honestly. And I just want to be like, yeah, I've done all these things, but I want a championship too. Back to you.
Chasing that ring. Okay, thanks for the report, Allie.
and just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
Oh, my. Okay. Pascal Siakam.
Siakam taking it to the rack with a flourish.
Raptors lead by 11. Outside Ingram. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. 5 on the clock. Banked it in off the glass. Ingram's got 10 points.
You know, you look at Ingram, and he's slight of build, and some folks question whether he could be an effective inside scorer in the NBA with every bucket like that. Those questions are being answered.
Here's Siakam to the middle. Jackson gets the bucket. 7 points in the game.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Dick gets the bucket.
I'll tell you, Grady Dick can shoot for days. I mean, his confidence from beyond the arc is really incredible.
Here's Nembhard. And he drives in. Off with the layup. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Raptors. They led by as many as 18. And now we've got an intentional foul. Grant, you're involved with helping the NBA grow the game globally. How important are those initiatives?
You know, BA, it's very important to watch how the game has grown over the last 30 years that I've been connected with the NBA. It's quite staggering, but there's more work to be done. So every initiative, every appearance, every camp, every game is so vitally important as we continue to spread the game of basketball all over the world. Their offense sort of clawing back to respectability. Let's see if they can keep building on this.
Ingram deciding where to go with it. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Halliburton, no good. Raptors lead by 14. Here's Walter. Indiana with a rebound.
And that's a low percentage shot, and I'm sure he knows it.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
Toppin outside. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there.
We've seen those kinds of plays get them going in the past.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Toronto.
These guys have incredible stamina based on how they've been running the floor, using speedy transition play to get fast break points.
You know, we've got to talk about how they've continued to force turnovers and turn those turnovers into points. They came out aggressive, and they've not let up.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think you got it right. The defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
And here's Indiana now. Down by 15. Murray brings the double. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. Here's Bradley. Yet to see a basket. Clock at 4. Baseline try. And it's Mathurin missing. Raptors lead by 15. To the left side wing. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Going inside. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Yeah, this is Mathurin at his best. Driving hard to the cup and finishing in style.
Here's Walter. Shoots over Mathurin. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's the Toronto Raptors.
The Pacers, 44.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And so here is Toronto. They led by as many as 18. And the call will be against Benedict Mathurin. That's his first foul of the game.
Now into the lineup for
Good work there as it goes.
And, you know, Middleton is a man of many talents. When you least expect it, he hits you with a ridiculous floater.
McConnell from outside. Outside Mathurin. It's blocked. And they're able to recover. 2 on the clock. From deep three-point range. McConnell's shot is off.
Maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I don't think his coaches will agree.
Yeah, you know what? Sometimes guys have the green light to take that shot, but I don't think he's one of them.
Every player goes through this. When your shots aren't going down, it can ding your confidence.
Off target from the wing. Toronto leading by 15. Pass to Milton. Toronto passing it around. And here's Barnes. He's marked by McConnell. McConnell with a double. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. 6 to shoot. Right side Barrett. Over Toppin. Barrett can't hit. Pacers trail by 15. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
The shot's good.
After a poor offensive first half, some nice adjustments made by this staff, and their shooting percentage is climbing.
Here's Barnes. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes.
Certainly not the best look, but I admire the confidence to let it fly.
19-footer. It's rebounded by Barrett. And Barrett has got the ball here for the Raptors. A great fourth quarter. Just giving up 2 points. Timeout called, Raptors. So both teams changing it up here. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Over that last break, I was able to catch the message Toronto's coach was giving to his team. He told his guys, let's not waste this advantage. Hold on to it. Stay aggressive. Let's not give up ground. Coach wants to see his team staying strong out there, guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Misfires there. 4 for 6 in the game now. Pacers trail by 15. Siakam for 3. Outside Walker. Second chance shot. And it's good on the layup. Walker's got his first 2 points.
And such a strong guy. Walker could live in the paint. And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here. Hanging up there like that.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Oh, a nice slam by the swingman Barnes. His athleticism is his greatest strength.
McConnell. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Dick.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Toronto leading by 17. Lillard with the ball. And Walker picks him up defensively. Kicks it out to Barnes. Three-pointer off the mark. The 3. Walker's shot is off.
You wonder where was the defense that time, but they got lucky.
Out left to the wing. Back to Dick. Here's Lillard. Not that time. Siakam. Big time slam by Siakam.
Well, I'll tell you what, Siakam going to the rim is like a moth going to the flame. You can't keep them away.
Timeout called, Raptors. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Raptors lead by 15. Outside Dick. Here's Ingram. Oh, he missed the jumper. Halliburton outside. From deep. Barnes with a rebound.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
And the foul on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his first foul of the game.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
No problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
And one move ahead of the defense, a solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Lillard on the drive. Oh, and Jackson with the block. And the officials now calling the shooting foul. He got a lot of ball on that blocked shot, but also got the body. So some free throws coming up right now. It seems like we're still in Dame time here in the NBA. Lillard is as efficient as ever, Clark.
Well, B.A., we're talking about a guy who scored 70 in a game before. Lillard can show you and give you some all-time scoring nights. I mean, that's how you get your own time zone, by doing what he's done throughout his career.
Nice! That one's good.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Nembhard fires. Oh, he needed it, and he got it.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Raptors.
When you look at the stat sheet, it's impressive this wasn't a total blowout. Their offense was in top gear all night long, Grant.
I thought the same thing, B.A. I mean, the difference in field goal percentages is pretty shocking.
And this victory will put them at 36 wins on the year.
Only a two-game series, and they win both. They have to be satisfied with this.
That's a nice feeling to get the sweep. Even though it is a small number, still nice to get that sweep.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Damian Lillard.
Boy, I loved his approach. Businesslike, methodical, highly productive. When they needed points, he was the one that got them.
It's stolen by Barnes. Money from three.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
Great dime by Halliburton. Remember, he's led the league in assists.
Now here's Lillard. Shot clock at 5. The 15-footer. So no problem for Toronto as they get the win. A clean win.